Hi guys, I'm Shmi, hello and welcome back to the channel where you join me on a boiling hot afternoon here in Miami, Florida, back in the USA, and today back to catch up with my friend Randy from Savage Garage and two of his new acquisitions, two cars with gull-wing doors, the Pagani Huayra and the SLS AMG Black Series. Now there's quite a story behind this car. In fact, I missed out catching up with Randy when he previously owned it, having sold the car just before I was here at the start of the year. Well, he's now purchased it back, and today we're going to take a look around it and take it out on the roads. Plus he's also bought an SLS Black Series, which you know is close to my heart, an epic thing, and a couple of modifications potentially on that as well. Well, today let's catch up with Randy and enjoy these cars. As well as the two new cars, we also have the Savage Garage VIP van. Let's come and have a quick look back here.
Oh, hi! I didn't see you there. What's happening, Tim?
How you doing, Randy?
Good, man. What's shaking?
Enjoying the luxury back here?
Absolutely.
The best way to get around?
But let's be honest, we have to keep it off because we're trying to film this kind of cool thing. No air conditioning, so I'm sweating here. But that's cool.
Get out, get out. Come out to the breeze, the Florida breeze.
Oh my God.
With the humidity. It's mad today.
What's up, man? How are you?
Good. It's so hot.
It's terribly hot.
This
I think it's 96. I think I read 99.
I'm not sure what those numbers mean, but it sounds like a lot.
Yeah. It's like
30 something Celsius.
39 Celsius, 38 Celsius.
It's mad. It's mad. Yeah. Well, these two are pretty epic.
Yeah, I'm really happy with the obviously getting this back. The SLS, I couldn't be happier with that car. It's just an amazing, naturally aspirated, all the best things for all the fun stuff. You know, big engine up front, rear wheel drive, does great donuts. I
was pretty pleased when you picked that up.
Yeah.
I was very pleased.
Yeah, you know, I talked to you the moment you got yours. I said, God, that's been on my acquisition list forever. And I wanted the black one. So yeah, it was important to me to get the black one.
Well, it looks mad. In fact, both of these cars are mad. You own two gull-winged cars.
I do. You know, this car, obviously, people watch our channel, have seen it before. It was an acquisition of mine last year. Yeah, because you originally bought it in 2020. Yes.
I didn't get to come out and meet up with you.
Yep.
Because of travel restrictions, etc. And by the time I got back here at the start of this year,
I had sold it.
It had gone.
I got mad at the car for about the transmission. I think after replacing the transmission, doing all the things we needed to do, I kind of got mad at it, and I don't know why I did that. But look, I'm an emotional car owner, I admit it. And I hated myself for selling it. Thank God I worked with Scott at Excel. We made a very, good arrangement, and I got the car back, and it's not leaving.
No?
It's not leaving.
So how long have you had it back?
I've had it back since Friday.
Yeah, so you've literally...
Sunday, yeah.
You've literally just got it back.
Yeah, I literally just got it back. I picked it up on Friday. We had talked about a month ago about, doing it earlier, getting it done. He wanted to do it at the end of August after he was done using it for marketing and stuff like that. You all remember the blue wrap. If you don't, you can probably show that.
Over on your channel, there's some videos of that. But this is its natural color.
This is his natural color.
Which is actually quite a funky color, because at first you think it's black, but it's not. It's really not.
Because if you compare that's a black car. That's obsidian black.
Yes.
And this is, I have no idea
what it's actually called. It's a slightly copper, slightly bronze, slightly browny, metallic.
It's got a lot of flake, it's got a lot of browns, it's got a lot of grays, it's got a lot of blacks. And it's certain light it looks silver, certain light it looks black. It depends on what's going on.
And it's one of 100 Huayra coupes.
Number 50.
Number 50.
So if you add it, there's 150, and we figured out today 150.
So it's basically mine.
It's yours.
You're going to kindly give me the keys?
They're in it. They just touch that silver key right now, you probably burn your hand off.
Yeah, I would imagine right now the key that's in the shape of the car that is in the middle. It's insanely hot.
Yep.
Can we get it started? Can we take it for a quick run?
Yes, let's do that.
Go and experience.
Get some air conditioning?
Get some air conditioning. We probably need to let it run for a few minutes to get that running. Yes. It's so insanely hot.
Let's get a cold, warm start.
A cold, warm start. Well, any kind of start from this is always fun. 6-litre twin turbo V12. Ready when you are. Sounds good. And your car has the Tempesta package.
Yep.
Oh.
Full Tempesta package. The wheels, the front lip, the rear diffuser.
Did that change the exhaust as well?
Yes, change the exhaust as well. And I'm about to do the new fuel, the trans update with over Prestige, Pagani, Miami, all that, whatever, the same location.
Yeah.
With them, and then that's going to make it feel a lot more like a dual clutch, which I'm excited about.
Faster, cleaner shifts.
Yeah, cleaner shifts. And then, yeah, we might do, there is an exhaust we might put on it's a straight pipe that was developed for the car.
That sounds like you.
There's only 2 of them in the world. I might do it. You know, honestly, the car to me is about the turbo sounds. It's not about the exhaust, really. It has a nice rumble when it's sitting, but when you're driving, it sounds like a spaceship.
But one of the coolest things I'm just going to say at this point is that, unlike most owners of cars like this, you do actually drive it. You've done a whole lot of miles with this.
This car, I bought this car with 1,200 miles on it, and then I literally sold it with, what was the actual number I sold it with? 5,933 miles, and bought it back with 6,100 miles on it, and it's already got 6,600 miles on it over the weekend.
So you've basically done 5,000 miles in a Huayra.
Yes, I've done 2 rallies. I did Gold Rush in it, I did Savage Garage Rally in it, and just flawless, you know, for the most part, other than, of course, what happened with the transmission. And everybody says it's because I did a donut. No, it's not. The transmission actually did what it did literally about less than 600 miles, I think, into me owning the car. It definitely had something going on with it to begin with. And when we put it in reverse and backed up Mr. Alex Choi's driveway, it went clunk, and then it sounded like a race cut deer.
It was just locked or broken or something.
But I drove it another 3,000 miles with it without any issue. We brought it to Pagani. They said, look, go for it. It's not going to hurt anything. You're going to have to replace the trans anyway, so why don't you just enjoy it until it breaks?
Yeah.
I said, okay. I mean, that scared me when they said that, because I'm like, all right, am I going to do any further damage? They're like, no, you're not going to do, it's not going to hurt the engine, it's not going to hurt anything, it's not going to come falling out of the car, shoot a rod, whatever, nothing like that.
Cool.
So I replaced the trans, $115,000 with clutch.
Whoa.
Yep.
That's part of owning a car like this, right?
It is, it is.
They come with their servicing and builds.
Yeah, it's all the little quirks that happen with these cars, but you know, it's a piece of art.
Yep.
And I mean, it really is the god of wind.
Exactly. Well, talking about wind, there is far too little wind here and no breeze.
Yes, let's get in the
We're going to get in the car and go for a run. That sounds good. So the SLS is going to pop away. Oh wow. Okay, yeah. Sounds good, doesn't it? Right, I'm sorry for letting air out here. We need the aircon in the car.
It's more importantly than anything else right
It is so unbelievably hot.
Yes.
Words don't really describe that.
It's hot.
I'm short on breath from it. What were you saying about the door mirrors? Or the wing mirrors, I should say?
What about them?
The shape.
They're the shape of an Italian woman's eye.
Kind of funky when you think about that. It's really, really nice inside.
Look at the iguana.
Oh yes, there's an iguana chilling.
Huge.
Where did it go? I've lost it.
He's right there on the sidewalk. He's walking just in the grass now.
He's there. Paganis and iguanas.
Yeah,
how's he doing?
I like it.
Oh, it's so hot. So apologies.
But the amazing thing is the air conditioning here works really, really well, doesn't it?
Yeah, but you can still feel it. Obviously the car has the glass window roof panels, but it starts to come more to life obviously when you get more of those turbo swooshes and things.
Oh yeah, we'll have to put the window down. You'll have to unfortunately hear it that way, but right.
Surprised about experiencing the car today is how comfortable it actually is. Big kid with a new toy.
Oh, I love it.
And then
a big kid with an old toy. That's the thing is here. To me, this is what I missed, is all the sounds and everything. I mean, the P1 made great sounds too, but it just wasn't this car.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a McLaren, this is a Pagani, you know? So different. It's just so different. The story of this car is great, because this car chased me. I've explained how, on video on our channel, how I first saw this car at Iluso. Donnie, and I was like, wow, it's a beautiful car. Sat in the car, I'm like, oh my God. At that point, he was well into the 2 million range, mid 2 millions. I think that it was priced at that point. And then I'm like, I'm just not ready to commit to that, but I'm like, oh my God, what a beautiful car. Couldn't stop thinking about the car. And then, let's see what happened next. So then I went to Monterey Car Week, and sitting on the lawn of the DuPont registry, this car. Like, that's the same car. Like, no way. But if you looked at it out in the sun, it was very different than in the showroom at Iluso. Like we talked about, the sun reflects this car in so many different colors. It looked very silver that day because it was very overcast. When it's super sunny like it is today, it picks up all those bronzy speckles. So it looks very different. Saw it there and then came home. And I'm like, all right. And then I went to Prestige and saw the exposed carbon body one with the red accents. It was a European car. Yeah. So I couldn't register. And okay, if you're gonna turn. I couldn't register, so I didn't get that one. So I picked up the phone and I said, hey Donnie, do you know where the Pagani is? And he says, yeah, it's at Excel. I said, I don't know where that is. He says, Scott's. Like, what are you talking about? He says, you saw the car. And I'm like, when did I see the car? Well, as it turned out, I went to a mansion party, and Scott and his son were there. This car was there, and that day it was about to rain. Totally different color on the car. Yeah. I didn't see it long enough to realize it was the same bloody car. You would think, knowing and loving the car, that it would be that. I second guessed myself, and then called. And anyway, so after that, I went to the call to Donnie at Iluso, and Donnie says it's there. You saw it. I went there and made the deal, and I bought the car. So literally, this car, you talk about evading or eluding you. It did that to me like 4 times. Yeah, and that's when you know that that's the one you need to go for. Or the one you should avoid like the plague. One of the two. One of the two. Yeah. Well, you got it, and then it departed. Yep. But it's come back. It has, and it's it's such a beautiful car. It's the sounds, the chemistry. To me, again, Savage Garage, all that stuff is about sharing cars with people and enjoying cars, and also especially about the kids. And I will tell you that nothing makes a kid go more nuts than this car, and adults, when they see it, because it is just such a special car. And then you explain to them that it's this is number 50 of 100. Yeah. I mean, 100 cars, that's nothing. And this is, I would say, this is a very simple spec Pagani. Yeah. You know what I mean? This is, if you looked at all the Paganis, the Paganis go crazy in their specs. I think this is one of the most elegant spec Paganis, to me. No, you're right. You're right. It's not overkill. It's not over the top. Yeah. No huge, crazy, multicolored color schemes, etc. No, and just everything. This is just a work of art. Also, over at your place, though, at the Porsche Tower, you have your new gallery, your new storage. I do. It's the world's most expensive way to park 5 cars. It looks cool. It is cool from a standpoint. There's the Porsche Tower, mind you. Yeah. It is. It's just. It's not very functional. The cars have an amazing view, though. Yes, look out.
If the cars,
smiling.
if the headlights were eyes,
Right, exactly.
they have a stunning view out over the sea in front of us.
And
Porsche Tower.
it's a pretty place to put cars. However, you know, not very functional.
No, because you have to take them up and down the
And you have
elevators.
to get the help of the staff because it doesn't work quite the way the regular elevators work. Yada yada.
Yeah, they have to be moved around, so it's complicated.
So, you know, it'll be fun for the year because I leased it for the year, so
Yeah.
we'll get our use out of it.
And it's potentially a bit challenging, right, with a car this slow. I mean, I've taken my Ford GT up.
Yeah, they all have to be put up manually.
Yeah, they really are at the kind of
Yep,
limits of what you can do.
exactly.
That's the Porsche Tower.
Yep.
Gleaming.
And on the direct other side, well, actually the posts are way too high, but about where that balcony is,
Yeah.
where cars look out at the ocean.
Wow, all's hard. And then one of the fun things is if you just give it a little acceleration and then lift off. Yeah. The P1 does like that, like
Yeah.
mad though, doesn't it?
Yeah, with the windows open, obviously, in this car, it does this, you know.
Yeah, I'm putting a window down just a touch.
Okay,
Just
you need
one.
mine?
I've done it. Yes, you hear that a lot more.
And then you get the burbles. That's why this car doesn't need, you know, more engine, you know, more exhaust burbling and all that. The turbos are wonderful. Through the tunnel here, you know, sideways a little. There you go. I do love how this car likes to play a little.
Yeah, we don't want to run over that guy. Nice. Right with the van, and the GT500 is here as well. Just chilling. But oh, another one.
It's super hot today. They're out cooling on the in the shades or over here. I don't know what's going on.
Awesome. Well, thanks for the run. Yeah, in the shade. Boom. Savage Garage. Follow us on Instagram,
exactly.
YouTube, and TikTok.
Because we're subtle.
Nothing subtle about a Pagani Huayra and a VIP Sprinter van like that. And now we get back into the heat, and it's horrendous. Oh man, this is hot.
What's really funny is all the sweat on your shirt is now just cold and wet.
Yeah, from the air conditioning. I failed to close the door properly. There we go, done. What a car, lovely. Well, I guess congrats, kind of for the second time. I didn't get to tell you in person the first time.
But it's okay. I mean, it's just, you know, it's everything. It's everything. I mean, this car is just crazy.
So the intention is to keep it this time?
Yes. The intention is without a doubt to keep it.
Well, it's an awesome thing. I look forward to seeing it on more rallies and who knows what in the future.
Exactly. 100%.
Well, thank you very much, Randy. That was
welcome,
awesome.
buddy.
Great to see you.
Appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks for the run.
And we're spending all next week together, so it'll be fun in Monterey.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
All right, awesome. I can't see anything without sunglasses on, but thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you as always. Do go check out Savage Garage if you don't already for more of Randy and the crew's antics.
Subscribe.
With the Huayra, with the SLS Black, with everything else, and some cool stuff to come as well. But that's it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you again very soon. Cheers.